Prince used to whisk Kate Middleton off for Hotel Getaways under these fake names. The couple tried to fly under the radar in the early days of their romance, but their pseudonyms fooled no one. According to a new biography, Kate Middleton and Prince William reportedly chose interesting pseudonyms in an attempt to stay under the radar while traveling. In his new book Catherine, the Princess of Wales, Robert Jobson details how, while students at the University of St Andrews, Prince William used to whisk Catherine off for nights alone and check into hotels under an alias. As the two fell in love in the early 2000s, they were roommates living off campus with two other classmates. When the couple wanted to get away from it all, he'd often whisk Catherine off to Highgrove or Sandringham, or to a cottage on the Balmoral estate. Jobson wrote in the new book, out August 6, occasionally they checked into hotels, using the names Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which doubtless fooled no one. Roughly around the same time, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt were starring in the 2005 hit movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the film set on which they met and fell in love. However, it's unlikely that the pair used the film as inspiration. They graduated from St Andrews in 2005, so this was likely occurring before the movie came out, and, as the Mirror reports, Mr. and Mrs. Smith are very common names in the UK. The Mr. Smith moniker wasn't the only time Prince William adopted a fake name in an attempt for more privacy. In 2001, the same year he entered university, he used the name Steve in a rather pathetic attempt to stay under the radar, Jobson wrote. Kate even played along and used the fake name, Jobson added, as the eyes of the world were upon him, and Prince William simply wanted to have a relatively normal college experience. In addition to the Mr. and Mrs. Smith moniker, Andrew Morton wrote in his biography of the couple William and Catherine that during a vacation to Seychelles later in their romance, the two chose the names Martin and Rose Middleton for the 2007 visit, right around the time they were reconciling after their brief split that year. The couple spent a sublime week renewing their love affair, Morton wrote, and author Marcia Moody wrote in her book Kate that it was on this trip that they made an agreement with each other. She wrote, for the next few years, they would work and enjoy their lives, knowing that at some point when the time was right, they would be husband and wife. Poignantly, after their April 29, 2011 wedding, the newly minted Duke and Duchess of Cambridge returned to the Seychelles for a private honeymoon, for a full circle moment.